Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, and he'll shoot here! Goal! Strasbourg! And Strasbourg score first! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Strasbourg break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Ruben Neves. That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ruben Neves powering forward here. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot's on here. And he passes it long. Quarter of an hour played. Strasbourg already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Mazraoui. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mastantuono. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Ruben Neves. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely weighted ball. Maddison does well to get it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shapes to shoot! Strasbourg have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Savinho looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Loose, and another try! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Mastantuono.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Goes forward. Scamacca might just make this. And here's Savinho. Scamacca. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Strasbourg really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Madison. That's a shade optimistic. Santos. And Jamal. Great vision. That's a cute ball. Mazraoui. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball.
They've been...
Can he finish? And that's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's another good win of the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Strasbourg are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. He has found the way through. Mastantuono. And the counter is on. And he's running through. De Ligt. Scamacca, nicely spread. And Savinho. Ruben Neves. Mastantuono. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Opts to play it back. Andres Santos! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Strasbourg find a position of real strength now. This is a promising build-up. And he's lost his man here. And he welcomes it in. Now that's a fine challenge. Madison.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Real chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mela. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Strasbourg still have the cards to affect this game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now he can run away with it. Yamal running with the ball. Tolomuani. Scamacca. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Tolomuani. Mela. Santos. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here. They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Yamal. It's played through for him. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Changement. Le numéro 4.
Strasbourg can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Strasbourg have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Savinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, they could break here. Strasbourg are closing in on a comfortable win. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? And a shot! And a neat finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Strasbourg are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Decent shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Santos. Madison, can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's where it came from. Bastoni. And it's Ruben Neves. And we're done. Strasbourg can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.